Okay, so my first memories of God are when I was living in Geelong West. I was only 4 and the neighbour would have like the youth group meet there every Saturday night. They'd have this amazing worship and there'd be guitars and there'd be, you know, just such a beautiful sound coming out of the house, and I used to lift my big double hung window up and sneak out of the window, and I was 4. And they'd toddle me home and say, oh, we've got Jacks again. Eventually I ended up becoming a part of that church. No other family member, either on mum's side or dad's side, have ever had anything to do with church. So it was pretty unbelievable the way he drew me in, I suppose. At the age of 22 I lost mum, and then at the age of 23 I lost dad. So that, and mum took her own life, so that was very difficult. I was living in Perth. I moved to Perth when I was 19. So after those 3 years of losing my parents and in like the grieving process, and life got pretty loose in Perth, I guess, at that age, and working in the mines, and it was all pretty hard and fast. But I always felt God there, like I could always talk to him, but it was just too painful to confront, I suppose, at that point. So met my husband, and then we, built this amazing house on the hill with our perfect little life, and that was when it all changed, because I had to find a school for the children. I came across an amazing little Christian college and started pressing back into the Christian community because it felt right, and all the mums were amazing and welcoming. I joined MOPS, which was just a real turning point in my life, and that just guided me back into the church. God was like, okay, let's start dealing with some of this pain, and that was when, unfortunately, my marriage didn't last. So for 3 long years it was just horrible, like in and out, like through the courts, and it was really difficult not having family and friends around and going through that. But I just knew to keep pushing in towards the church and asking for help, and luckily it was an amazing church, and God just had me right where I had to be to get through what I had to get through. Yeah, so now here I am at the other end of that, and I'm back home, and I'm with my family, and I'm with my friends, and I'm living in a court 3 doors up from the pastor of my church. I'm so at peace at the moment because I open my eyes every morning and I thank God for his love and for being there the whole time, and for my 2 amazing children who just are thriving in this environment that he's landed us in. And I really do think that we have such a bright future, and that they will from this point have such a stable ground to do whatever it is they want to do and have their journey now. With Christ in my vessel, I can smile at the storm. That's what we sing all the time, and there was just times in the 3 years of turmoil where that's all you could do. You could just talk to God and pray to God, and that's all you just one day at a time, and it's just all paid off. Like, it's just now that I can look over my shoulder and go, how blessed are we to be living not only in this country, but here I am with family who love me, friends who, that are there to support me, and yeah, we're just really lucky, and we're right where he wants us to be. So that's a really good feeling.